So, when it comes down to my thoughts going into Blood Bash, and I'm really looking into what's going on, and I'm preparing myself for what's going on, and I keep really thinking about one thing over and over and over again. It's been, a few months now, maybe about 5 months since I was last in real action, and the ring with the Raven William Donovan and all that. It was the match where I said, it's definitely going to be taking some time off, and I didn't really plan on coming back at this point. I didn't. My intentions were really to stay out for definitely a lot longer than what we're looking at right now. But still, have been a long time. There's still been a long time that I've been out of the ring. Am I going to be a little rusty? Is a big question on a lot of people's minds. And I don't know if I can say that I'm going to be. I can't say that I'm not going to be. All I can say is that there's a lot of things that do work against my exact opposed abilities, and a lot that I've got to put into the mind and the thought pattern and preparing myself for this. And a lot of people ask, well, how do you prepare yourself when you've been out of the ring for so long? And you know what? It's not the first time that I've had to take a back seat for a long period of time and then find my way back into it. And you look back in the mid-90s, I took some brutal injuries and had to take a little time out. Due to arm injuries and such, and you know what, it didn't really slow me down too much, but but back then, I was a much younger individual back then, and coming back off of those things wasn't so. Looking back though, like when I had to take some time away after the arm injuries and stuff in the 90s, I come back, and didn't really slow it down, but I was much younger at that point in time, and being much younger, the recovery and the speed process was a bit different, and now I can't say that that's quite the same. When something gets a little worn down, it's a little bit more sufficiently worn down. And there are weak points. There are weak points and things that I've learned from that last match I had. I mean, it was an hour-long match, but it's still some pinpointing things that I noticed, like the injuries that I sustained during that match, the fact that my muscles kind of locked up on me in my legs, and I did have some leg problems during that match, which was very, I mean, there's no question about that. There was plenty of noticeability in that, and the question comes, is that something that's going to play a part now coming back into the ring? Is that something that's going to, be a force to have to be fought against? And I don't really know at this point, and it's something we're going to have to look into, and it's something we're going to have to wait and see. And really, all I can do is try and prepare myself and do a lot of exercises and workouts that really work against these type of things, and try and counteract it, and try and prepare myself in a way to where the stamina, not just in the breathing and all that, but is in the ability to keep the legs and the muscles able to go for the longer period of times. Then and coming off of a point where I haven't really had a lot of going ons. I don't do all the sports or nothing like that, and so really this is the big thing, just test it out, and it's not no joke type of thing either. I mean, it's a world champion of the DWO, so it's not like I'm gonna be testing out how I am coming back against somebody a little lower on the cards or anything. This is the top person right now in DWO, Kevin Stone, and so I've really got that I've got to work off of.